tell us about our problem.
We have problem with the bird.
This is a major problem here. All these swallows, and they sit on the house.
Yeah.
And she has had enough of this. And so we're pulling out the good old pest control trick. Yeah, we'll have to show you.
Look how dirty it
Yeah,
was.
up here, look at this on there.
Yes.
Yeah, all over the windows of my house.
Oh my God.
Look at that. Down here. So, if you're offended by seeing dead sparrows and what are these called? Swallows. Stop watching right now. Life in Thailand. Trying to find a pellet gun here, but can't find a pellet gun, or I would be shooting birds every day. I'm gonna shoot you right now. Little bastards are just sitting there waiting for us to finish cleaning this up so they can come back and shit all over it again. So you can see the pressure sprayer doesn't like the paint job. So my darling's going hand washing. I work the camera. Yeah, that was particularly bad right there. Phalong's always too strong. Thai style.
Strong smell the plant.
Phalong. Yeah, that too. Thai style, a little slower. Gets the job done though. Phalong style. Yeah. Yeah. A little faster, but that's a little more destructive. Here's the first part of our bird control contraption showing up, getting delivered. Tick's brother and nephew came over to set up the bird trap. These guys are a couple of pros at setting these up, so let's see how they do it.
ปาดอันนั้นมันจะไปปาดอันสายห้อยนี่ตีเจ้าห้อยนั่นเลย
Official pole holder. That's her job. She's. We put the flag on there. We could put like a flag up top.
To stop the bird.
Yeah, yeah. Can't even see it up there now. Well, I guess maybe you can see the net. We put our second one up there.
Well, look, too dark now. Tomorrow we'll see better, right?
Oh yeah, we'll check it out in the morning.
Yeah. How many birds we
I hope
have?
there's a lot of. I hope there's a lot of birds in these
I
nets.
hope they not go to the middle. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, they may get smart after a while. We have to move them. So it's the next morning. We've got our nets set up. These are what is called a mist net. We use them in pest control back in Canada at my company. If say Walmart or Costco, somebody like that gets the sparrows get into the store through the loading dock doors or something, they start crapping on the produce and stuff. So I saw one of these nets set up down the road in the village. People were using them to protect their crops from the birds. And I said to Tick, we could try those. So she got her nephew to go pick up the nets. They were $4 each for each net. Unbelievable. I paid well over $200 for one of these nets in Canada. I'm going to be bringing a few back in my backpack when I go back home. But nonetheless, I'll show you how they're set up here now that we got some daylight, and we'll see if we catch any birds. They're not really set up to catch every bird. I would have said, put them in a different spot. We're trying to catch the ones that are landing on the house and crapping on the house and everything. So let's see if we catch any or not. I may not even show them. They flop around in there. It's not a very humane way of dealing with things. I must admit, I'm a licensed trapper, come from that kind of a background, and this is not a pleasant thing. Anyways, everybody's waking up in the neighborhood now. I'll show you these nets. So these are the nets all set up. And we're not setting them up just to catch every bird, or we would have put them in a different location. We're trying to basically protect the house. This is the one here we pressure sprayed all the windows, washed everything. And so we're just trying to get the culprits, so to say. We're not trying to kill every bird here in Thailand. And they're just starting to come back now. I can see them flying around. There's one there. I don't know, the swallows, I've never used a mist net on the swallows. It's kind of gross. Wouldn't call it humane, and I'm not going to show birds flopping around up in here dying, but that's what happens with these. When we do it, if we do it in a store, we'll stay there and lower the net immediately, but these are all sort of permanently fixed. Tick and I would have to come out here and disassemble everything, lower it down every time we caught a bird. That's just not going to happen. So they are going to perish. That is what we have to do here, guys, because they're just making way too much of a mess. Never seen it like this before. 5 years here. What happens is they like to sit on this ledge, these ledges around the windows, and they just crap. And they'll sit there for hours on end. And Tick doesn't like the mess. And who does? Who does like bird crap all over their house? Here's a better angle of the mist nets set up and what they're protecting here, or trying to protect on the house. And we'll see what happens. I'm not going to, I won't, if we do catch any, I won't show it, I promise. So I've been standing here and watching. I've noticed a number of birds fly up and stop before the net and fly away. The purpose of these nets is you've got to get them on a flight path where they're zooming and they don't see it. I think what's happening is they're coming into land, and as they're slowing down, they're seeing the net. And that's not how they operate. At least that's not how we work them. They have to be in a flight path where the birds are just zipping along doing their thing, not thinking about it. Here's when they're coming into approach. They see the net and they're turning away. So I don't know if that's going to be an issue or not, or at least it's keeping them away from landing on the house and stuff. But we'll see what happens here over the course of the day, and I'll get back to everybody with the results of our mist net in Thailand. So we've been outsmarted. I think these the swallows can see the net as they come in, and they're just Are they on top of the net? I don't think so. I think I hope that's not. Are they sitting on top of the net? I don't know. Let's zoom in. No, I think they're on the wire. They're on the wire.
What can we do now?
I don't know.
Maybe put the net over.
You'd almost just...
I think I have idea.
Okay. Bird control 101. Tick just scared them and we caught one. Two of them hit it, but one got out. She's quite happy. That's one of the offenders. Anyways, I'm going to go dispatch them. Walked around the corner. We still have only the one bird in the net, but they have appeared to have taken off, which is unusual. Usually at this time of day, they're just swarming madly around here. All over the place. Nothing in that net either. So I don't know where they went, but maybe update this as we go along. We may even just cut the net and hang it here permanent, because it is pretty invisible, hard to see, and that might just protect that whole area from them, which is where the nasty mess is coming from. But here's why I wanted the pellet gun, because the temple across the road has a major pigeon problem. But anytime they're doing work or on the speaker or whatever over there, they all fly over and land on our roof. I don't know if you can see it, but the roof is actually just white across the top, all the tiles. And yeah, still shopping for a pellet gun. Thanks for watching, everybody.